Romelu Lukaku is starring in a remake of Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. It's called Seven Touches for £97 million. Just don't expect a long run. Lukaku's involvement for Chelsea at Crystal Palace on Saturday was the most ineffectual since records began. As this was 19 years ago, that's a pretty lousy game. By half-time, Lukaku had touched the ball once, apart from the obligatory short pass at kick-off. In the second half, he touched it 5 more times. Not once did he get on the ball in Palace's area, and one of his 7 interventions was as a defender just outside Chelsea's 6-yard box. All but one of Lukaku's touches were nearer the centre circle than the penalty area D, and he did not make contact any nearer than 25 yards from goal, and then only once. It was pretty much the epitome of uselessness. Yet because Match of the Day is close to a retired strikers club, Gary Lineker, Alan Shearer, Ian Wright, Dion Dublin, he was indulged. When I played, if I wasn't getting much of the ball, if I wasn't getting service, I would be hammering people, said Lineker. If you're not going to play to your forwards' strengths, it's very frustrating, added Shearer. That's too easy, blame the supply line. Chelsea are not short of creatives, not short of ideas. Imagine Harry Kane in Chelsea's team, imagine Mo Salah as he is now. Imagine, even, Emmanuel Dennis or Mikel Antonio. Last season, Thomas Tuchel often had Timo Werner up front, who has been nobody's idea of a successful striker since coming to English football, yet they did not look as dysfunctional as they have with Lukaku this season. That's because, for all his faults, Werner moves. He makes runs, he commits defenders, he drags them about. The supporters love him for it. For all the frustration, there is no great anger at Werner because his work rate is actually obvious. God loves a Trier and so does the shed end. Werner scored 3 goals for Chelsea under Tuchel last season, but of the 24 matches in which he featured, Chelsea won 16 and drew 5. Why? Because if the striker is moving, space opens up for others. Lukaku is failing his teammates, not the other way around. He mopes. He sulks. He doesn't think Chelsea's style suits him, and he's damned if he's going to accommodate another game, bar his own. At Selhurst Park he didn't seek involvement, he didn't engage. Chelsea won despite their striker, not because of him. And for that money, he is expected to be a catalyst.